It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Green Bay Packers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on and we are underway in Buffalo. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Number 30, the ball carrier.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Gain of a yard. Brings
The numbers for him from a week ago. 13 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Packer
pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. The Bills send the punter out. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 97 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
But I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
And a Packer first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
Complete.
That's good for 28 yards.
First and goal, Green Bay.
To the air again, Love. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Going back to Love. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Love, this is 3rd and goal. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
His kick is good.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. On 3rd down, far. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bentley looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Craig. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
36. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Packers.
Operating from the gun. Bentley throwing for his linebacker. He's got him complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Bentley. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the 1st quarter. Here's another good example.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. On 3rd down, Love. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Love now to pass on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down now. It's Kellen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
33, the ball carrier.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down, Love. And his throw here is incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Love. That's caught by Keller. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, far, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 10, Bills nothing.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bentley. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Bentley. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Throw left side complete. It's Jordan. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bentley throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Bentley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
And sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Bentley got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is indeed good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
33.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Green Bay.
They'll run with Kelly. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 50-yard line.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
Love from the gun. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 26.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Off play action. Bentley.
Well, that certainly has.
Packers pick it up. And he's got room. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra.
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Operating from the gun. Bentley. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. Bentley. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Love now on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to score. It's a punt 6 and a Bills touchdown.
The kicker on for the...
I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
The extra point splits the uprights. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Love to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A second down throw for Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Complete to Kelly. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
again, it's Kelly. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the gun, Bentley, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Bentley caught right side. It's Jeffrey.
Bentley's pass.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Bentley. Throw incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Love dancing to his left. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Bentley. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw on 3rd down. Bentley got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Bentley, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Down and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bentley, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up near the 44. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Kellen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun. Love.
36 yards.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Rush coming, and he's taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith, as he gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
It's now 3rd down and...
From the gun on 3rd down. Bentley. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Operating from the gun. Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Love with it here, third and short yardage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Packer first down.
On the delay, it's Kelly. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 11, and they'll be faced with a third and inches.
A gain of 11 brings up third and inches.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go again with Kelly. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
And it's third down.
On third down, Love. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
On first down, Bentley finding Knox there, complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's
a gain of 6 there on first.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
To throw on second down. Bentley out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox.
Dawson Knox. That's good for a Buffalo Bill.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bentley over the middle, complete. That's Jordan. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Looking to throw on second down. Bentley. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Bills on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Operating from the gun, Bentley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw on second down, Bentley. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Bentley. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Bentley. Open man is Cantrell. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Bentley throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the gun on 3rd down. Bentley. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
At the 32.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Number 33, the ball.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. On 3rd down, Kelly. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will make this now a 19-point advantage.
29, Bills 10.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
22-yard line.
Throwing again. Bentley. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun on 3rd down. Bentley. And he's got his man on the out route. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun. Bentley. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Bentley. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Incomplete. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. A gain of 6 there on 1st. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were